Excellent. Frost? What? How can there be frost? I just had a frost warning. What the heck? That's insane. God doing what? What the heck? Oh, that's stupid. Ah, no! Validation! Make it stop. Ah, no. Why? Why do this? No. I have had a day of doing inventory, and because I have a convention not this weekend but next weekend, because it's fun. Oh, it's not fun for me. How dare you make that assumption? So when I'm like, I want to draw, but I don't know what to draw, I'm like, It's not like it's a lie. Well, it feels like one because I have imposter syndrome. So, yeah. Take that, depression. Yes. I come in and I already see compliments already being handed out. This is like, no. 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 Betrayal. There's so many betrayal. So much betrayal. Don't like it. Maddie says, shut up! Stop it! Leave me alone. Arg. People are mean to me. Maddie boss, man. No, it's validation. Enjoy it. Don't tell me what to do. No. I'm looking for a reference for a picture I want to do. But before we do that, a reminder for everybody, I am open for commissions. I have just cleared out my list of orders, so now I'm looking for more. Give me more stuff. We're currently doing commissions on, am I showing the right one? Yes, I am. We're doing pet portraits. You can get your D&D character drawn, your MLP OC, anything. Absolutely anything. Human, animal, anthro, anything. Anything at all. As your mod, it's my job, even more so as your friend. Now embrace the love and validation. No, I don't want it. Take it away. And then the headshots. Headshots I'm doing for $25 each. These are digital. All of the commissions are digital right now. So if you do want to place an order, you can contact me on my Instagram, my Blue Sky, or you can email me. You can see the details of that on the screen right now. You can also find it in the description below. Or if you want to support me on Patreon, you can do that as well. You can find a link to that as well. You can join my Discord server for $5 a month. But hanging out with me while I stream is support in itself, so I appreciate you giving up your time to be here with me while I doodle or daddle. Something like that. Let's see. Sorry about your strike. Yeah, about that, I had an update about that when I did the appeal. They didn't even send the appeal to the copyright holder. They denied it altogether. So I'll have a copyright strike on my channel for 90 days and there's nothing I can do about it. And it's really, frankly, bullshit because it's a video that's over 10 years old. It's barely 3 minutes long. And it was just out of the blue. And then there's people that will upload entire movies and stuff. And I'm like, why don't you go after them instead? Why do you have to come after me? It's hard enough to do YouTube as it is. And half the time I'm like, just no. Just bleh. Copyright strikes suck. Anyway, we haven't drawn Mary for a while, so let's draw Mary. YouTube can't redact it because SFW stream. Yep, very much so. Insert profanity here. The Dragon King, welcome to the stream. Sorry I didn't say hello when you said hi. Keeping things relatively chill today. It's quit, not quick. Okay. Welcome to the Madhouse. Population? Yes. I really don't know what I'm doing in this stream. I didn't plan it. This is just spontaneous because I needed a break from doing inventory all day. So yeah. It's still like... I never seem to have enough space to do anything that I need to do. It's so frustrating. Draw Clown Mary Sue, give her big afro and clown nose. Gestures toward my commission price list. Who's been keeping up with Artemis 2? Anyone been keeping up with that? Progress of that's going on? It's awesome. I can't find the reference I want. They sent 4 romantics to the moon. Okay. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. What is that? Oh. Sometimes I look at a thing in my office and I'm like, what is that? Why is that there? Who put this here? It makes no sense. Okay, one thing I'm going to tell you guys is that I have started watching the anime Demon Hunters. Anyone that's seen it, don't give me any spoilers. I'm only just finished season 1, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I want to talk about it more, but I don't want to be spoiled for stuff. So, yeah. There is that. Finding it hard to get going tonight. Okay. I just remembered a thing I was working on. Okay. Where's that angel flower? Okay, here we go. We can work on this. I forgot all about this. Okay. Alright, now we have a plan in motion of what we're actually working on. Thank goodness. I just typed in Google Angel Renaissance paintings and it almost auto-corrected it to Angel renovation. Like, what? That is not what I meant. I'm trying to get a reference over. Well, you're not very helpful, are you? You're not giving me the name of the artist for the reference. Well, that's stupid. Okay, well, we're... It's being dumb. Everything's dumb. It's official. Just everything sucks today. Alright. Let's try and make this work. I know it's very quiet tonight, and that's fine. This is a spontaneous live stream, and I don't post stuff as often as I used to. So, yeah, there is that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you're working. It's fine. Most people are. I could use the lasso tool. That would get this done a lot faster. Let's do that. I don't know how it looks like the Speaker of God, but okay. Not what I was going for. The Speaker of God has a beak, first of all. But, alright. I don't see it. Why am I doing it this way? You have this lasso tool. Use it. I keep forgetting I have it. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, come on. Let's do the thing. Space Boy Studio, welcome. I did that wrong. How am I doing? The commission rules, basically the only rule is I'm SFW. There's no NSFW stuff. I take all payments via PayPal invoice. So if you want to contact me and discuss your order more, you can contact me on my Instagram or my Blue Sky or email address, which you can find on screen. and in the description below as well. Also, like a reminder, because some people got confused last time. Um, um, I don't work on the commission while I'm streaming. The reason for that is obviously I can't get a commission done in the live stream. Like I can't finish it. It's a lot easier to take my time with it offline. If you have a more specific question, let me know. Hopefully that helped to answer. I only really send my terms and conditions to people like if I feel like it's absolutely necessary. Um, it's just mainly like they're non-refundable. NSF, no NSFW, no political stuff, no drug use, alcohol abuse, etc., etc. No sexual content, blah 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 blah. You know that the usual stuff. Un momento, por favor. Did I even save it as a JPEG yet? Nope. I appreciate you dropping by. What the heck? Come on. Stop. Okay. And after doing all that, I have to erase stuff. Okay. I've been working on traditional stuff for the past few days, so and I finished the last digital commission this morning, and why am I erasing that? That's the wrong part I'm erasing. So now I'm just easing back into digital and drawing stuff for myself, which is a rarity. I don't really get to do that often. Working on things for other people so much. Darn it. I know, for myself, how dare I? Yes. But we're starting to get into the busy convention season. I'm vending at a convention next weekend, and it's one I've done plenty of times before. It's Charlotte Comic Con. It's kind of funny because it's technically, oops. Why did it do that? Oh. It's technically not in Charlotte. It's called Charlotte Comic Con, but it's not in Charlotte. It's Charlotte Comic Con at the Embassy Suites, Concord, North Carolina. and I'll be there on the 19th of April. I will be vending there. Yay! It's a one-day event. It's only $5 to get in. It's a fantastic event. It's awesome. It's mainly catering for people that collect comic books, but there's a fantastic artist alley there and a whole bunch of stuff in the foyer with various non-profit organizations being represented. Most of them are cosplayers, professional cosplayers that help to raise money for charities, so you can take pictures with them, etc., etc. Blah 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 blah. It's awesome. I enjoy it. It's fun. So this angel is very much like traditional Renaissance era angel. So she's not biblically accurate. It's actually based on a statue I saw in a thrift store. Got the color wrong, hang on. Ah, why is it doing that? Oh, that's why. Okay. Yeah, I saw a statue at a thrift store that I really liked, and I took a picture. Thank you for telling me, Charlie. If I didn't realize it was still there. My bad. Something looks off. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So why is that selecting this as well? That's what I'm confused about. Why are you doing that? Huh. Okay. I guess we can go with it. Just let it do its thing. I'm gonna try and see if I can duplicate the color of the wings in this painting. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but we'll give it a go. It would really help if I didn't bleed into other areas, but for some reason it's selecting this area as well, and I don't know why. I can't really tell why it's doing that. Okay. What? Oh my gosh, why? Why are you doing that? What? I don't understand why that's happening. Okay. Then when I click that, gremlins in the system, I swear. It's just gremlins in the system. See, why isn't it letting me select that? That doesn't make any sense. Why are you not letting me do that? What? Okay. You're not making any sense. Photoshop, why are you not letting me shade this area? Okay, now you are, but you're still bleeding into the hair. That... Okay. 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 Just go with it. Whatever. Gremlins. Gremlins in the system. Discord quote insert here. Where's the fun in making sense? Yeah. We won't be live streaming for long, guys. I just wanted to try and see if we can get something done. Working on stuff has been difficult recently for me, frankly. So trying to shake things out, you know. Discord always got that wrong. Whenever you try to make sense of something, you're able to rewrite it in any way you want. Not necessarily. I mean, writer's block is a thing. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. Oh my gosh, why? Okay, screw it. Merge down. Whatever. Okay. Masking layers is just being stupid. Okay, and then next layer is this teal color. And then the bottom ones are red for some reason. This is Photoshop, yes. Unfortunately. Yes. I need a new show to watch while ignoring the 50-kilometer line of shows I should watch. May I suggest Demon Hunters? That's an anime I'm enjoying right now. I'm only on season 1. Anyone that's watched it, please don't spoil it for me. Blissy, hi honey, how you doing? What am I drawing tonight? I am drawing an angel. And a girl is passing a flower. Yeah, Demon Hunters is on Netflix. So... working on my announcement video for a major channel update, Blarg. Awesome. Looking forward to seeing that. I've been really busy prepping for conventions and vending. I don't really have much time for making videos much at all these days, so with all the other things I've been doing, I need to fix that. How do I motivate myself to make a video, Blissy? Help. Help me. YouTube has forced my hand, but I'll explain in the video. Oh, I think I know what the update is. Okay. Yes. Yes, I think I know what it is. Alright. Cool. Mum's the word. I won't say what it is, but I know what it is. Oh, it's not. It's Demon Slayers. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer. Sorry. Not Demon Hunters. Demon Slayer. How to motivate to make a video? Well, you gotta, want it, I guess. If you feel passionate about the story or topic, go for it. So, I don't know what my issue has been. It's like, I have all these ideas, and then, like, too many ideas. I have too many ideas, and then too many ideas, and then I can't pick the idea, and then when I do, or if I do, it just takes me forever to actually get it done. Or maybe I'm just doing too much right now, and just adding a video on top of everything else is just, yeah. Which one calls to you the most? Does it have to be in order? I don't know, that's the problem. I tend to go through these waves of, like, I want to draw. And I'll just draw for months, and then I'm like, I want to make videos, and then I'll make videos for a couple of months. But I'm like, that means I end up not posting videos for ages. But then I have a strike on my channel, so that's kind of demotivating. That's a big motivation killer. Just pick one and do it. Just do it! Thanks, that's helpful. No, but you're right, you're right. You are right. I should just do it. Make your dreams come true! You all suck! Yeah, the strike was just a big punch to the gut, you know? Like, I mean, I even posted a video of just me on camera talking about it, and I'd never do that kind of video. I never do those kind of videos. So, yeah. Like the doc said, welcome to the club. Yes. I don't want to be in this club, though. I don't like this club. Say his name and he appears. Hello. I swear he's like Beetlejuice sometimes. Just say his name enough times and he'll appear. Yeah, we somehow summoned him. Yeah. Alright. Oh, we're talking about, neither did I like being a member of the club, and my entire channel got shut down for a few days. Okay, I've had my channel shut down, but I've never had an actual copyright strike. Channel strike is harsh, that's for sure. Yeah, and my appeal didn't even get sent to the... It didn't even get sent. They just refused to send it. So I'm like, oh, okay, fine. So I'm just gonna have to live with this stupid strike on my channel for 90 days. It could always get much worse. That doesn't help me. I know it could get worse, but that's what I'm worried about. Okay. It could also be much better. Yeah, it could. It could also be much better. Good point. Yes. Yeah. See? Dr. Wolf, ever the realist. Alright. Doc is speaking how it is, but if you wait 90 days, it'll go away. Maybe you can make some shorts in the meantime. Yeah, maybe. I don't really like doing short format videos. I tried doing that, like taking segments of my videos and posting shorts of it. And I don't know, like I like long format videos. I like making long format videos. And yeah, like keeping up with the algorithm, you can do shorts to do that and it will work for some people. For me, I don't know. It's just it's frustrating. I'm not an animator, so I don't know. I don't like doing them either, but they were keeping my channel afloat during long periods of grief and larger episode production. Yeah. You're a reviewer, not a quote machine, but some of the conversations I had with friends, you would think I was a quote machine, because half the time the conversation just dissolves into movie quotes or TV show quotes. We'll just be talking randomly and then we'll just like do a movie quote because a word we said reminded us of that certain quote. In a way, they are like teasers, letting your audience know, hey, I'm not dead. I think maybe I've just taken on too much. I think that's what it is. I'm vending, then I'm doing volunteering, I'm doing dog training, and a whole bunch of other stuff, and obviously taking care of my family, blah 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 blah. This part of the angel's dress is not done. Fix that. It's scared of streaming. Yeah, I really don't blame you. Animation takes a long time, to which the guys from South Park go, dude, hold my beer. The actual pilot of South Park was made in construction paper and they did it over half a year in crunch time. They have several people on their production team. Like, it's exhausting how I'm literally doing everything on the channel, like all the editing, all the sound editing, all the visual editing. So, like, putting videos together is rather exhausting, but it's also finding that, like, there's a bit of a disconnect between my videos and what I'm vending, and I'm trying to fix that. Yeah, it's a journey. Even if South Park is simple animation, they have a team of animators working on it. Doing it by yourself ain't so easy. Yes, that was kind of my point. And I'm not an animator. I wish I was, but I'm not, so. I just don't have the patience for it. Drawing art, on the other hand, I have a lot of patience for that. If you don't like repetition with the joy of results it brings, then animating ain't for you. It's a lot of repetition. Yeah. I learned a long time ago that animation is not for me. As much as I love studying it, it's not something I like doing. I never wanted to be an animator. I always wanted to be a lumberjack. Yes. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. And I sleep all night and I work all day. I don't sleep all night at all. I work all night and I work all day. Stop looking at me like that, dog. Okay. Your artwork is part of the inspiration to me, so thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. Glad I was a small part of that journey for you. Tell me how I can become a scarer. Yeah. Rar. I know you're quoting from Monsters University, and I love that movie so much. I love Hardscrabble. I love the story about how, like, failure isn't the end of the road. Like, there's always other ways to get where you want to be. It's not just like if you drop out of college, it's like, oh no, you're such a loser. And I'm like, well, loser is a scam. College is a scam anyway. So, you know, they're always looking for work in the mailroom. Do you wear flannel when you're drawing? I have flannel. I do not wear it while I'm drawing. Mag Wazowski. Save your work, kids. Save. Maybe I should wear flannel while I'm drawing, and then that will get me motivated more to actually finish stuff. I did 56 paintings for my next art show. 56. In fact, I've done more than 56 paintings altogether. I have more than that, but I've done 56 for the next show. Is it too much? Probably. Do I want to do more? Yes. This is what I mean. Maybe I've just burnt myself out. You know, I think these wings need to be the feathers even need to be the same color here. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for a quick break. I will be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. If I can get out of my chair, oh my god. Such an old woman. There we go. Hello. Hello. I don't know what that was. It was a mix of just a random song and then it went into the Doom theme song. Okay. Save your work, kids. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, I didn't mute the mic. Oops. Oh well. Did you guys hear everything? We were talking about world domination. Ah! Who's been keeping up with Artemis too? Anybody? Just me? I feel like I'm the only person that's actually genuinely interested in what's going on. You heard everything? Like, are you serious? Did you hear, like, the whole conversation? Like, what was actually said? Or did you just hear mumbled words? I want to know how good my mic is. I like the idea that we're returning to the moon. It's been interesting to see the daily images from Artemis. Yay! Blah! What the heck? What's happened to OBS? Why are you doing that weird thing? That was weird. Blue Sky is like, I'm gonna make myself look big! I don't know why that happened. Wow. Yeah, they had Artemis from Sailor Moon plushie in the crew room, which was kind of cool. Well, obviously, the ship was not named after the character from the anime. She was named after the Greek goddess of the hunt, but yeah. I like to think it was named after the cat, but nope. They're not that cool, guys. I sadly did not watch Sailor Moon until I was well into my 20s, because that was one of the shows I was not allowed to watch. Because anime was of the devil. So now I'm watching Demon Slayer. Which I'm thoroughly enjoying. I'm only on, just started season 2, so don't ruin it for me. Oh, they couldn't really call it Luna because lunar, I think they would get a bit confused with the wording. Oh, but like, you say demons. That doesn't sound very demon worshipping. There wasn't much logic there. Doom is a Christian game. When you go around killing demons, it's a Christian game. Just like Demon Slayers is a Christian anime. What do you mean one of the main characters is demon? Ah, darn it. Did you watch the original or the Crystal remake? The live action series wasn't bad either. I didn't know there was a live action series. I've watched both. I prefer the original though. There's just the charm about the original I really enjoy. Now I've got Sailor Moon theme song in my head. Moonstone, Silver, Diamond, Team 1782. No, no one will let me forget about Hazbin Hotel. I have a love-hate relationship with that series. I think most people here know that. I have cosplayed at a con before. Back when I was in my 20s, I cosplayed quite a lot. My first cosplay was Harley Quinn. The 90s version. And this was before Suicide Squad and all that came out. People didn't even know who she was back then. Most people. So that was fun. Love the series but hate the fans. No offense fans, but you be crazy. Tell me about it. Oh my gosh. Like, the Hazbin Hotel and Hello Boss fandom. Yeah. You say one negative thing about it and they treat you like you've kicked a puppy in the face. Like, oh my god. Okay. Let's just say there's a reason why I don't review much anymore. Yeah. Tell me about it. But anyway. Okay. So, what color should the little girl's dress be? The Klingon get-up. Yeah, I had the ridges and the wig are now attached. And I have new eyebrows now, which are also permanently fixed to the ridges, so I don't have to worry about applying them every time. And one thing that I am getting an update on is I am getting a nose piece as well. So the next time I am a Klingon, I will be like full face makeup. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. That's not happening till June though. Yes. Yeah, a friend of mine that does like professional theater makeup is fixing it up for me. So she's one of the Klingons as well. So really excited to be a Klingon raising money for charity. It's a Klingon OC called Mokra that I created. That's part of the thing when you're in this particular Star Trek cosplay group, that all of your characters that you cosplay as have to be your own original characters. They don't really like people cosplaying existing characters all that much. The reason for that is they want to encourage roleplay with your own original characters while you're at a convention, and so it's really exciting because then you don't know what's going to happen. So, and it makes you kind of have you have more creative freedom with your cosplay. I would love to be one of the Duras sisters, but I don't think I'm tall enough. I am 5'1". To be fair, like I'm technically not tall enough to be a Klingon anyway, but you know what? Who cares? I'm having fun. I'm raising money for charity doing it, so who cares? Convinced that could be an email right now. See y'all later and Maddie's best. Ah, no, validation. Make it stop. Why? Why did you ninja? It's like, ah, got me again. Kapla on your cosplay, and may it bring great glory to your house. I always remember my first costume when I was little, but since I grew up, kind of hate it now. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Ah, that doesn't look good. Oh, Chucky doll? Nice. I want to watch Sailor Moon now. It is good day to wear ridges on your skull. Yeah, the oh my god, the ridges I have, it's a full headpiece. So, oh my gosh, it gets so annoying. I have to have my hair, like my actual real hair, in a pleat, in a French pleat, quite tight, and then the wig and the ridges go on, and oh my gosh, because I have a lot of hair, it does take a little bit of time, but luckily I don't have to do it myself. I get someone else to do it that actually knows what they're doing. I don't like these spots on the wings. I don't like it. So, getting rid of them. Let's see. What painting? What painting that Lex Luthor has? I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific. I wonder if Klingons have a special brush for their head bumps. I don't know. We should look into it. Google Lens is not working for me, but I know the painting you're talking about. 2014? Wow. You ever thought of vending at conventions outside of MLP? Like, you ever thought about doing that? I probably asked you that question before, but helped the charity organization for Parkinson's disease. The Back to the Future car was there on display. Subby and I got a picture with it. Charity was great. Awesome. Oh no. Wait, why is it doing that? I locked the layer. Why did I do that? I never considered because I'm selling my personal brand it wouldn't stand out enough. That's fair. Fair enough. It's like your personal brand is very like tied into MLP, so yeah. I figured. I just thought maybe that like one day if you wanted to branch out. As I know it's worked for me, but we do very different stuff, so. What about furry conventions? If I branch up into fur, yeah, it might work better, but meh, I can do furry, just no one thinks of me when it comes to it. Not always. There's not always a DeLorean. I go to a lot of conventions throughout the year, and I can tell you there's maybe 3 conventions out of the year that usually has a DeLorean. Oh my god, kids, stop running up and down the stairs, please, I pray. Can you stop? So they changed from running to skipping, sounds like. It still sounds like a stampede of elephants going up and down the stairs. The stairway for my building is on the other side of the wall that my computer is on. I hear and feel every single stomp. It's so annoying. I wonder if the Animal Farm remake will awaken more furries. I'm really worried about that movie, guys. That doesn't... okay. I know kids will be kids, but I'm like, can you not? Like, are you wearing lead shoes? Like, what the hell? You're making my chair shake with how much running you're doing. Okay. Old woman shakes fist at cloud. Well, it's a shame because Andy Serkis is involved in it, and I really enjoyed his adaptation of Jungle Book. And when I heard that he was doing Animal Farm, I thought it was going to be more akin to that. I didn't think it was going to be a fully animated thing. And then I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, why does this feel and look like another talking animal comedy movie instead of, like, what Animal Farm is meant to be? Furries nowadays have the avenue of indie online animation to work with. The old days we had to print out self-stapled furry fanzines. Okay. Leaving that white line. It's so annoying. Try not to spam the chat, guys. I know you want to talk about your character, but you're kind of spamming the chat a little bit. Alright. We'll probably go for another half hour. Oh, there was a live action version of Animal Farm. Yeah, I don't remember if I watched it. Well, we are talking about something else. Sorry, but we're talking about Animal Farm, but you're talking about your own character. So, yeah. You know, I've got the book and I've read the book and I've seen the animated version. I have not seen the live action version, and I don't know if I will watch the new one when it comes out. The trailer just it disturbed me, and not in the way I was expecting. It was more like, how is this Animal Farm? Well, it's funny, my copy of Animal Farm it's one that I bought secondhand. And it's full of notes from the person that owned it before. And I love looking at the notes that they wrote in the book as well. It's really interesting. It's like the really deep study, like, into it. If I ever make a video about Animal Farm, that book is probably gonna help a lot. Games? What games? What? Okay. Okay, so we're going to bring this back. And now we're going to add the shadows on the angel. As the light is coming from above her. But I want her to be glowing. I don't know why you're bringing up a random video game when we were talking about Animal Farm. we were talking about Animal Farm. I think you were talking about something completely different altogether. So now you're talking about a video game. Sorry, but we were talking about Animal Farm and we still are. But anyway. Okay. I'm just not sure how that's connected to Animal Farm. I'm so confused. Okay. Even the poster for Animal Farm is like... I know obviously the story is about the pigs are now walking on two legs, but they've got it that all the animals are walking on two legs all the time, and I'm like, well, that is just an Anthro movie now. So when they start walking on two legs, it's not going to have the same impact, is it? There's gonna be a new Wings of Fire series? Okay, I know the Wings of Fire series. I have not read them, but I know of them. So that's exciting that it's getting... Are you saying it's getting an animated thing, or... Or is it already an animated thing for Wings of Fire and I just didn't know? Yeah. Does Kingdom Hearts have any bearing on your love for Hades? That's a bit random to bring that up, but we were talking about Animal Farm and now we're talking about Kingdom Hearts, but okay. The I never completed the Kingdom Hearts games. Not a single one of them. Oh no. I started playing the second one. I didn't play the first one. The second one I started playing and then the game glitched out when I was fighting Ursula. There was a glitch where when she's like the giant kaiju version, her eyes follow you where you go. And then for some reason when I was playing the game on that final phase, one of the eyes stopped following, so it was just staring ahead. So one eye was following and one wasn't, and it was so disturbing. And I could not get past that point. I don't know if the game was just broken or what. I have no idea. But I just could not get past it. As for the fact that Hades is in the Kingdom Hearts games, the wonderful thing about the Hades character is that as much as the consistency is whenever Hades is used by Disney, he's always voiced by James Woods. Always. There's only one time where he was voiced by someone else, and that was in a spoken line in the movie It's Our House Now. And that was where everyone's a friend of mine. That's the line. But it's said in song. And I can't remember who it was that did it, but they're really, really well-known voice actor. I can't remember his name. Darn it. Okay, never mind. It's been rumored for a while. First it was going to be on Netflix, then they just up and cancelled animation stuff, but now I've heard it's possibly on Prime. Okay. I don't know what Wings of Flames is. Wings of Fire. It happened to you on the game, it happened to me in the demo. Yeah. I'd be really interested to see the Wings of Fire series as an animated show. That would be really cool. But yeah, Animal Farm. We're geeking out about Animal Farm today. Or at least I am. They have one of the pigs twerking in the trailer. Like, shaking its ass at the camera. And I'm just like... No, why? Why can't animated movies be drama? Why can't they be dramas anymore? Like... Sorry for the conversational detour. Well, at least you recognize the conversational detour, but at the same time, you brought up Hades. You know I love Hades, so it was still relevant. So you're fine. Anyway. I forget if they had the original Ursula in Kingdom Hearts 1. They just did a Disney comic book about Ursula's past, which completely shafts her crazy sister from the canon. Well, the crazy sister, I don't consider, Little Mermaid 2 canon anyway, so. Drama doesn't sell in animation unless it's independent. Excuse me? Have you seen Prince of Egypt? Oh my god! Drama doesn't sell in animation. Animation can do any genre. Unless it's independent. Come on. Oh my god. Have you seen Prince of Egypt? Have you seen Watership Down? Have you seen Plague Dogs? Oh my god. Have you seen Felidae? Like, oh my god. The Last Unicorn. Come on. That's got me mad. I mean, the original Animal Farm, the original animated version of Animal Farm is definitely drama. That's why I'm asking, why can't modern animation be dramatic? It's just not allowed to be dramatic anymore. It has to follow the formula that Shrek yeah, input. Ah. Wow. Okay. Chicken Run's not a drama. It has drama in it, but it's not a drama movie. That's more of a comedy adventure movie, but yeah. It is like Chicken Run is basically a parody of our movie called The Great Escape, and the there's so many other movies that it's taking referencing in the movie. Escape from Colditz is another movie that's I believe it was a prisoner of war camp during World War One, and they escaped their prisoner of war camp by digging underneath the castle. And there's a scene in Chicken Run where they straight up reference that. And when they're going in the tunnel on the carts and stuff, most of the references that are painfully obvious in Chicken Run are from The Great Escape. VO2 is a comedy. It's not drama. Again, it like movies can have drama in them, but just because they have some drama in them doesn't make them actual drama as a genre. Grave of the Fireflies is another perfect example. Wow. Oh, you're fine. It's like there is some truth to your statement though. Like I know why you said that. It's because now a lot of mainstream studio movies are tied down into doing only one type of thing, and you can blame Shrek for that. Once Shrek came out, all the animations after that were just trying to copy what Shrek did, and everything has to end with a dance party now. Like everything has to be rhetorical or irreverent and full of pop culture references that will instantly date the movie. You know. Prince of Egypt, for instance, is a family drama focused on biblical themes that everyone can relate to. Even if you're not Jewish or Christian, you can be an atheist and still enjoy the movie. Precisely. Because the Prince of Egypt does not have a hidden agenda behind it. It's not trying to convert you into Judaism or Christianity. It's just trying to tell a story. And that's how a good medium should be, regardless of whether it's telling a religious story or not. It should not be about converting people. When will I make a movie? I have a dream about making my own movie, actually. Like, not necessarily, like, sitting down and, like, actually animating it myself, but I would really like to have an animated movie based on Maddie and Mary. Or even a TV show, or something like that. I'm not quite sure exactly how or what yet. The pieces of it are there in my brain. And it does slowly come together. It's just getting it out. But you have friends you could hire to animate it. Yeah, but money. I don't have the money though. I know we got a bit passionate with like listing off all the animated movies that are drama. My apologies about that, but yeah. But you are right in saying that there's a lot of independent shows and movies that have more creative freedom in that regard and can be more dramatic than mainstream media. So in that regard, I think that's what you were trying to say. Um, yeah, time is money is what they always say. May I at least recommend Snow Bear, a short made by a retired Disney animator. It's beautiful. Aaron Blaze is technically not retired. He no longer works for Disney, but he's not retired. He is still very much working. But phrasing. I'm being pedantic. But anyway, I love Snow Bear. I've been watching the progress of the making of since they first started sharing the behind the scenes stuff. The wonderful thing about Snow Bear is they were very open about sharing the whole process from the beginning, and yeah, I was very supportive of that. I'm very sad that it didn't get nominated for best short, but it came very close in the running. I wish it did actually win though. I feel like it very much deserved it, but I have not watched the other shorts, so yeah, there is that. I should get on that. Anyway, shadows and stuff. Shadows and stuff. I've watched behind the scenes every now and then and totally deserved an Oscar. Yes. I agree. The fact that they didn't is just criminal. In my personal opinion. I don't know what Medea is. Who's sending me all the hearts? Stop it. Yeah, Snow Bear will make you cry. I knew it was you. I knew it was you, Deadpool fan. One adult animated show I've really enjoyed for a few years is Vox Machina, a D&D based show. Oh, I think I know that. I think I know that show. Yeah, I've seen clips of it. I haven't actually watched it yet. Where can I watch that? Oh, on Prime. Okay, cool. I will definitely get on that one. Okay, thank you. Thank you for reminding me that exists. Okay, so I think Moonstone is just trolling at this point. It seems like Madia movies are drama. Like, no, they're very much comedy. Like, when it says comedy drama, it's like comedy, drama, romance, musical, film series. Yeah, but we're talking about drama as in just drama. And the Madia movies are definitely not in that category. Just telling you straight up right now. So, yeah. I don't know if you're trolling or misunderstanding what we're talking about, but yeah. Anyway. We're talking about more about, like, specifically animated movies that are very satirical and allegorical. And Animal Farm is definitely a good example of that. Another one is Watership Down. It's kind of on the same kind of wavelength. Yeah. Wizards. Oh, dude, yeah. It's like a core memory was just unlocked when you said that. Yeah. I really need to watch that movie again. Lost in Starlight. Is that an anime? I feel like that's an anime. The name just tells me anime. Yes. Well, okay. South Korean animated film. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I have not seen it. I will add it to the list. How is beating Silverco for being a glorified pigeon not drama? God, that's referencing a hella old video. My god. I've read other things since then, guys. Oh my god. But the only real life drama so far is one of the live action movies. I can't remember. What? Okay. I don't think you're understanding what we're talking about, but okay. Maybe I'm not articulating myself very well. Okay, okay. I'm confused. I am so confused right now. This is a commission art piece, Maddie. No, this is not a commission piece. This is just a piece I'm working on for myself. I don't have any commission orders right now. I've cleared my list. I literally cleared my list this morning. You're always confused. Well, it leaves an interesting expression on your face if you're always confused. So, yeah. It works. You win. Okay. Yes, you win. What do we have for him, Johnny? A brand new camel. Watch out, they spit. The Rose of Versailles animated movie. Oh. Yeah. You know, with all of the things that we listed with drama, we never mentioned anime at all. And that's my bad. That is definitely my bad. It's a Joey! Hello. Really grateful that some of my friends have dropped into the stream just to say hi. I really appreciate that. So far, the only animated drama films I can think of are Perfect Blue. I forgot about Perfect Blue! Prince of Egypt and Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Yeah, of course, Stallion of the Cimarron. Can I name the camel Maddie? No, of course not. How dare. I forgot all about Perfect Blue. How could I forget about Perfect Blue? I am an idiot. Peppermint! Hi, honey. How you doing? Okay, let's see. The nerve of you, Maddie, for getting perfect blue. Well, I'm sorry, but there's a lot of animes that are drama, and I forgot all of them. Today is my designated don't work on stuff day, where I take a break from the production stuffs, maybe indulge in some gaming. I often have a game like playing in the background while I'm doing stuff. I'm not doing that right now, but like a lot of the times, like people will see that I'm online, I'm playing Terraria or something else. Half the time I'm not actually playing it, it's just on in the background while I do other things, and then I'll jump into it during a break, and then I'll jump out of it again. That was a very boring line of conversation. Cat on arm, stuck. Oh no, you have been chosen. Farewell, my friend. Silent Voice is my favorite drama anime movie. That is a good one too. Yeah. Okay. Bleh. Famous My Little Pony reviewer, YouTubers, you're all awesome. We're all horse famous. I hate that term. I know you fairly well by now, Deadpool fan, to know that that is just you trying to be funny. So, and I appreciate that. It's a musical as well. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Nice. I mean, I haven't reviewed anything MLP related for years now. Feels like. Yeah, a lot of people hate that term. Horse fame. Ugh. Well, I appreciate that. I think this is just what I needed. I just needed to get away from doing stuff for conventions and just get back into just drawing for the sake of drawing. And then we end up with something like this. Which I'm fairly happy with. Oh my god. You must be trolling by now. Moonstone Silver. But it did take one animation so far on a drama thing. Twilight Sparkle got bananas. I swear to god you must be trolling. Okay. I give up. I give up. This picture's now reminding me of one of a guardian I had as a child. Still have it in my room. Aww. I'm sending a message to my mods. I just want to make sure I'm not going insane. If I can find you. It's a gardening party. We'll all get the shovels. Yes. A little late for me making sure I'm not going insane. Yeah, I agree. I'm already crying. It's been turned into glue. The horse fame is now glue. Yes. I don't know when that first started being a thing. I've always hated it, especially as someone that didn't start out doing MLP content. It just so happens my MLP content just is the most popular stuff on my channel. Dumb autocorrect? Tell me about it. Okay, I can just erase some of this on here. So let's... Oh, you'll be at Charlotte Comic Con? Well, I'll see you there. I am on table Q, if that helps. I don't know if they've released the table plan to the public yet. Basically, when you go in the main hall, I'll be on the left side near the back. That's where I usually am. Not on the back wall, but just before it. In the artist alley. Unless they move me. I never really did reviews outside of collabs. Those comic reactions Jasper did. I mostly just kind of do whatever. Yeah, you never really did reviews. But Joey, I will say this because I love you as a friend, that you are an amazing writer. Like, insane. Insanely good, in my opinion. The last drawing I posted was of Superman flying with Fluttershy, just saying. Aw. That's cool. This is inspired by Renaissance art, yes. Randomly bringing up the Super Mario movie. Okay. Wow. Okay. Insane. I am going insane. I really am going insane. How did we get from Animal Farm to the Mario movie? What? How did that happen? Well, hello there. We need to fix that. But guys, can we please stay on topic? Wow. They mentioned it once, Moonstone. Calm down. Wow. You're worse than going insane. You're on the intro. Oh, no. I don't remember what the topic was. We were talking about Animal Farm, and then we were talking about, like, not drama in animation, but animated movies that are of the drama genre. So, like, many movies can have drama in them, but that doesn't necessarily mean they are drama as in genre drama. But I am also drawing an angel. Yes, a Renaissance art inspired angel, and the little girl is handing up flowers to her. And there was a conversation detour about Hades, but I always welcome conversational detours about Hades, because you know me, you know I like Hades, so it is still kind of relevant. We weren't talking, well, we were talking about drama movies, but we were talking about drama movies, as in animated movies that are of the drama genre. Charlotte Comic Con closes at 4 p.m. I think it used to be 3, but they changed it to 4. Wait, you like Hades? Dramatic gasp. How have you hidden this so well? I failed to hide it. I have blue hair. Why do you think I have blue hair? I know you're kidding, but yeah. I will never hide my fanaticism for Hades. Ever. We're not talking about the Mario movie. That has nothing to do with anything. Can we please stay on topic? I'm going insane. I know it's current, but it's not relevant to what we're talking about. Can we please stay on topic? I am going insane. God. Ugh. Wow. Okay. Next thing you'll tell me I'm obsessed with Sam and Max or something. We can, like, change the topic organically if it leads into something else. But when people just randomly drop something like a rock into a pond, like, symbolically speaking, that's what it feels like when you just randomly say the Mario movie when we're talking about Animal Farm and drama movies and Renaissance art. I'm like, I don't want to soldier what people talk about here, but at the same time, when I don't see what the lead-in was, if I can't piece together how someone got from A to B, it makes me go insane, because I feel like, did I just blip out a few seconds of reality? Mary and Max. I would say yes. If it's the thing I'm thinking of. Oh, I would call that a drama, yes. It's weird because it looks like a comedy. Maybe you did. Don't gaslight me, Deadpool fan. How dare. They need to make a full-length animated movie of a Shakespeare play that isn't Romeo and Juliet. Hi, have you seen The Lion King? That's basically Hamlet. Strange magic. That's Midsummer Night's Dream. You know? Like, oh my god. If anyone remembers Strange Magic. You're going to see the live action Hercules movie? Probably not. Secret of Nim, yeah. It's another one I forgot about. Oh wait, let's... I'm missing something. Who was it that said about Shakespeare? Where is it? Oh, they need to make a full-length animated movie of a Shakespeare play that isn't Romeo and Juliet. Uh, Strange Magic, which is basically Midsummer Night's Dream, and Lion King is basically Hamlet with fur, with a little bit of the Exodus story thrown in there for good measure. Obviously, you could list off a whole pile of live action movies, but you're talking about animated movies. There are animated versions of Shakespeare's stories, but a lot of them are lost to time by now. Yeah, Lion King. Okay. Oh, shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Did they ever make an animated or live action of the Cask of Amontillado? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of animes that are based on Shakespeare plays. Lion King is just American Kimba. There's a whole conspiracy theory in there about who stole from who, and I'm not educated enough to talk about it, and there is a whole lot of history in there that really needs to be dug into to understand what the truth actually is. Have you seen the movie Rat Race? No. Because, like, going back to the whole Lion King is Kimba. Ants and Bugs Life, The Wild, and Madagascar. This kind of thing happens over and over and over. A lot of it is down to pure coincidence. The Lion King and Kimba is not coincidence. I can tell you that right now. But again, it's... I'm accepting it as some kind of cosmic alignment. the lines were crossed, the streams were crossed, dimensions were crossed, and somehow we have Kimba and the Lion King in the same dimension. Because even Kimba is also not original either. Anyway. It's the circle of coincidences and it moves us all. Yes. I don't know what you're talking about, Moonstone. Again, can we please stay on topic? I just see Kimba as an unintentional inspiration for The Lion King. I still love that movie. Most animated Disney movies, actually. Live action remakes? No thank you, just meh. There was a TV series in the 90s called Shakespeare, the animated series, which was mostly stop motion. Oh! Let me look that up. That might be what I'm remembering. I swear this guy is writing in ChatGPT. Okay, whatever. What's it called? Shakespeare, the animated series. The animated series. That, yeah! Okay, so this was made by the same people that made another series that was about Bible stories. And each one was in different animation mediums. Like some was stop motion, some was 2D, some was claymation, and some was like animated on glass. So each frame was like a separate painting. Kind of like if anyone remembers the movie Loving Vincent. Has anyone seen that? Yeah, they're one of my favorite adaptations of any like Bible story ever is one about Ruth, and the entire thing is in stop motion. It's beautiful. I have to find it for you guys. I think I made a video about what I'm talking about a while ago. Yeah, Loving Vincent is fantastic. I think most people are very familiar with Vincent van Gogh and how he sadly died. I think he was 36 when he passed away. He shot himself. Some people are debating if it was accidental or not, but it was very sad. And he lived a very sad life, obviously. But he's sadly mainly known as the guy that cut his own ear off. But he actually died from a gunshot wound. Yeah, that was very sad. So the movie Loving Vincent is mainly about the relationship between Vincent and his brother. And his brother sadly passed away not long after he did. And the whole story was basically the movie was put together based mainly on the letters that they wrote to each other. Vincent's brother was his beneficiary. He was the one that would send him money so that he could buy paint and also live and pay medical bills, because he did Vincent van Gogh was not exactly he was mentally ill anyway. I really need to show it to you, Blissy. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's beautiful. Like every single individual frame is a original oil painting. It was nominated for Best Oscar for Best Animated Feature a few years ago. I don't think it won. It should have, but it didn't. Lion King 1 and 2 was basically Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead. 1.5. I misread that. Yeah, because Lion King 2 was basically Romeo and Juliet and Othello mixed together. I think. I heard a story of two estranged brothers. One got sick, and since the others didn't have a driver's license, they drove a lawnmower to the hospital. What? You're not uncultured. Oh, that's better. It got a bit dark in topic when I mentioned Loving Vincent, and I apologise about that. I should have been more sensitive about that topic, but it's a wonderful movie that I really highly encourage people to check out. Based on a true story. Okay. Alright, let's see. Can I get more of this done? Oh, it was inverted. Okay, I'm done. Oh, is that going into her hair as well? It is. Ah, that's annoying. Let's see. I have the movie on a DVD. But I can send you a link to the trailer for it. Please don't play the audio. Okay. I'll do that when I'm not streaming. Hang on, let me just slight topic change. In 2 weeks, Mia and the Roomies is going to the Level Up Expo. Yeah, because that's the same weekend as Charlotte Comic Con, isn't it? I look forward to seeing the pictures from the convention of all the people that you're going to meet. I don't... yeah. I may be getting called for dinner soon. Okay. Hang on, I thought you were... Okay. That's annoying. I clicked the video and muted it, and it somehow still played the audio anyway. That's annoying. Okay, let me do this so you've got it. Boom. There you go. I send it to you, Blissy. You know, the behind the scenes stuff of the movie is possibly more interesting than the movie itself, but, you know, it's still a good watch. And you have to keep reminding yourself that every single frame is an oil painting. For a split second, I saw the Maddie Mario pic. It's gone into her face as well. That didn't work. Okay. Get rid of that. Oops. Okay. I can just erase it. It's fine. I'm not really worried about it anymore. I think a lot of people, like I'm talking on my behalf anyway. When I'm doing panels at a convention, I either like doing them by myself or with people I know really well. I don't really like being on panels with people I don't know. And I did that at HarmonyCon for the community guest thing, and I did not have a good time, I will tell you that. But, you know, it is what it is. So that might be why that they're not doing it. I don't know. Like, they just don't want to do panels with people they don't know. Just throwing it out there. I just watched the trailer. Holy cow, that is epic. I'd love to watch it sometime. Thanks for sharing. Movie night, movie night, movie night. It's a very depressing movie, I will tell you that though. You have to be in a mood for it. Maybe it helps me because I studied like contemporary fine art for like 5 years, so and I know the story of Van Gogh like inside out, back to front. So it was an easier watch for me. But for someone that isn't familiar, they might not really enjoy it as much. Uh, Why are you excited for depressing movies? Because I'm sick and tired of movies that are just reference joke, reference joke, reference joke, pop culture reference, pop culture reference. I want some nuance. I want like some authenticity. I want character arcs that feel natural and deliberate and well established instead of I am a character that's allegorical to a certain character from a biblical story and that's what my character arc is going to be. It's already planned out for me. It's already predictable. Like, God. I don't like safe humor with absolutely no risks. How dare you? Yeah, I know. Have a ton of chocolate on standby. Oh, I can't have chocolate, but yeah. Have comfort food on standby. Yes, very much so. I definitely needed that after watching Loving Vincent, and I knew the story, so yeah, it's very sad. I think the most depressing movie I've ever seen was Schindler's List. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the thing. I grew up in a very indoctrinated household, right? We weren't allowed to watch any secular movies unless our parents had watched them first and gave us permission. And one of the movies they let us watch was Schindler's List. I was 9. I was 9 when I saw Schindler's List. That's way too. Yeah, thank you. Way too young. Absolutely way too young. Disney movies have witchcraft in them. You can't watch that. But we'll let you watch Schindler's List. That's no problem. Because that is based in reality. Therefore, it's okay. Oh my god. The most depressing movie I've seen has to be The Green Mile. Oh my god. The Green Mile is amazing. It is my favourite Stephen King adaptation of any movie ever. Like, oh, of all of the movies that have been made based on his stories, The Green Mile is the best one. I freaking love that movie. It's sad, but it's so good. It's so good. Close second would be Magnolias. I haven't seen Steel Magnolias, but I haven't read the book, so yeah, that's fun. I know I kind of gave it like said a line. That's the best Stephen King adaptation, but I haven't actually seen them all. I do need to step out of comfort zone. Any recommendations other than Schindler's List and Van Gogh? Well, let's see. If you're into like science fiction that's not all about um if it's more subtle science fiction, there's my favorite book in the world is a book called The Time Traveler's Wife. And it's a story about a woman that marries a man that has the power of traveling through time. But the power is not it's not really a superpower. It's treated more in the story. It's more like an illness. Like he can't control when he time jumps. So um, it's difficult to explain. But they made a movie based on it. several years ago now, and I was really worried that it was not going to be a good adaptation, that they would miss out a whole bunch of stuff. There was chunks they missed out, but it wasn't actually needed all that much for the movie. But oh my goodness, every time he time jumped, by the way, like when he rematerialized, he had nothing. He didn't even have the clothes on his back. So he had to really learn how to survive from losing everything every time he time jumped. So that he would get arrested, he would end up in jail. There was one time he actually time jumped while in the back of a cop car. So, that was the one. He was like, "That's the one time I wanted it to happen, and it actually happened." Ha! So, it's a really good one. It's so good. I don't want to give away the whole thing, but the book is from the point of view of the wife. And it's really interesting that the movie went more on having it be from the perspective of the actual man with the power. And I actually think it worked better that way. Because the book is obviously more going into more describing how she feels every time her husband disappears. Because she doesn't know when he's coming back, how old he's going to be when he comes back. Because obviously time jumping, he could be 40 years old, he could be 21 years old, he could be 80 years old. Yeah, well, actually she doesn't actually see him at that age, but you know. It's so good. Anyway. What? I love that movie too, and I know that voice actor who played Scar in the Lion King movie. What? Jeremy Irons was not in Time Traveler's Wife. Okay, I'm going insane again. I am going insane again. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I don't know if, like, if you're misunderstanding what we're talking about or not quite. Maybe English isn't your first language, or you are genuinely trolling. I really cannot tell. Oh, but anyway. Oh, you made the time machine from the 50s. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You were talking about that movie. I'm so dumb. Okay. All right, that is related. I'm sorry. Okay. I recommend Rental Family. It had a good chunk of drama, a beautiful ending, and a surprising moment, and I both gasped. Okay. Rental Family, I think I've heard of that. Yeah. There's some really good, like, movies that are what I would call soft science fiction. So it's not, like, set in space. It's not, like, ultra futuristic. It's more like, what if science veered in another direction at a certain point in time? And yeah, I know it's just like the time machine, and you were talking about that, but I was talking about Time Traveler's Wife. So although like your comment was relevant to a comment that was posted further up from someone else, but it wasn't related to what I was talking about. So that's why I feel like I'm going insane. Anyway, I did apologize, but again, side note, all I remember from the time machine was some Yeti-like monsters, and the machine looked like an Everglades fan boat. Sorry for being indirectly responsible. I remember that one with Shawshank. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption is, yeah, that's another Stephen King movie. And it's really good. Okay, we're going to do some Morlocks. Yeah, they were scary. Did anyone watch the remake of The Time Machine? Does anyone remember that there was a remake and it was not good? Okay, Blissy, thank you for hanging out. I love you. I appreciate you. Take care of yourself. That's an order. Yeah, I think there was the 50s version, the original, and then they did a remake a good few years ago now. I don't remember there being a dead wife in the original, but I haven't watched the original in a long time. Wait, why is there a groove there? What's happening there? Okay, that's weird. It's just there. Save your work, kids. It ended with crabs. Yes, it did. It did end with crabs. Such a weird movie. What else can get you out of your comfort zone? Sadly, I feel like I'm very sheltered when it comes to certain movies. I don't really branch out all that much. I know what I like and I stick to it. Excuse me. Bless me! Thank you. Their skin is looking very white. And I don't mean Caucasian white, I mean literally white. So, I'm going to just try and give them a bit of skin colour. Mazel tov, yes. Oh, why? I don't want it to be that yellow. Why is it so yellow? Okay. They're like Wave Fitness Trainer white. Yeah, they are. Let me bring in the background again. There you go. Gosh. You're not wrong. Come on, there we go. Excuse me. All the bodily functions are happening right now. I sneezed and then I burped. What's next? A fart? That's gross. No. Does it matter what gender? There. Ah, that's so much better. Sudden mood drop. I hate that. Yeah. But excited for the convention that you're going to. I look forward to hearing about it. I'm going to be at my own convention the same day. So we can exchange notes. Quick question, I'm sure you've done this before, but have you drawn Maddie or Mary as Bob Ross? I have. In fact, there is a video of Mary being Bob Ross on my channel. I did it for an April Fool's joke a few years ago. Okay, I'm just going to put you in timeout because this is just too random. I'm not understanding where, like... I think I'll give you one more chance, but I really don't understand. Please, I'm not the only one, right? Anyway, convention excitement is fun. Also, just a lot of adulting and stuff's occupying my brain. Relatable. Definitely relatable. Okay, we can get rid of this. We don't need as much yellow here. There. Oh, I'm in the wrong tool, that's why. I was like, why are you not working? I'm in the eraser tool. This piece belongs in a cathedral. It really doesn't. Like, seriously. It's like, hey, Michelangelo, do you mind if I just get rid of the the creation of Adam and just put this drawing up instead? What's that? You're gonna come up from your grave and tell me no? There are other cathedrals. That's very true. My brain went straight to the Sistine Chapel. I'm like, okay. Is that where the creation of Adam is? Anyway, okay. Yes, it is. That's the part of the ceiling. I'm dumb. Anyway. I swear I went to art school. I should know this stuff. But no, I'm an idiot. Wow. Okay. So, for those that don't know, I am on the spectrum as well. And I understand how difficult it can be to keep up with conversations, and I appreciate that. However, we have asked you several times to try to stay on topic. So, yeah. Okay. Whew. Let's see, can I make this overlay layer, please? Nope, wrong thing. We need to call it a day soon because that was not normal for me to do. Save your work. We are the world. We are the future. Yes. Saving. Darn it. I want to make it look like the flower is glowing as it gets toward her. That'd be cool. Maybe not. In regard to the Sistine Chapel, I got to see it in person. They had a dress code, like women couldn't have exposed shoulders and men couldn't wear sandals. Really? I didn't know that they had a dress code. Maybe it hasn't said, have you saved in a long time? Oh, of course, the Vatican, yeah. Derp. It be like that sometimes. Wow. Why is that not working? Okay, fine. I'll just put it in another layer. There. Done. I'm going to give her blue eyes because she's wearing a blue dress. Aw, that's cute. Just throwing it out there, but have you watched the show Lucifer? I have not. I've been recommended that show several times. And I watched some clips recently, and I will maybe try and give it a go once I finish Demon Slayer. Just gonna erase some of this. Yay, she has an aura now. Just what I was trying to go for. I better not be getting a cold. Ugh. A fave angel. You know who has not had enough representation in media? Raphael. Five Christian angels. Yeah. No, I'm not cold. I'm like, I might have a cold. I don't think putting on a sweater will help, sadly. I think everyone, like, you couldn't name 5 Christian angels. Hello, Lucifer is one of them. Just saying. Samuel wasn't an angel. I don't think. Unless I'm misreading what you're typing. There's Michael, Gabriel, yeah, my favorite, Raphael. Uriel, Raguel, and Zadkiel. Probably butchered the pronunciation of those names, but yeah. Abaddon, of course. Metatron as well. Did I say Gabriel? Yeah. I think everyone knows Gabriel. Probably, like, next to Michael, probably the most well-known angel. If there's one thing, like, because we're talking about angels. Azrael. Samael was Lucifer's original name. Okay. Jesus wasn't an angel. Adam's not an angel either. He's depicted as an angel in Hazbin Hotel for some stupid reason, but Adam is not an angel. Like, biblically speaking, he's not an angel. Anyway. Now I'm just trying to concentrate on this. Doesn't know a lot about religion. I like the angel voice by the Fallout Boy guy. That was Abel. And Abel was also not an angel in the Bible. Abel was the first soul sent to the afterlife because he was murdered by his brother. He was murdered by his brother Cain. There is a Saint Michael, but there's also Michael the Archangel as well. So Saint Michael's not an angel, but there is an angel with the name Michael. It's just because like there's several Josephs and several Marys in the Bible. There's not just one. There's not just Mary, Mother of God. There's other Marys and then other Josephs as well. Anyway, but we're talking about religious figures because we're like drawing angels. I know that. So, and I appreciate the conversation topic. It's fun. This is actually a generic angel. This is based on a statue that I saw in a thrift store. Um, so I mean, this could be my personal version of um one of the archangels, but I don't know. It's definitely heavily based on like how angels are depicted in Renaissance paintings. Um, you know, they're very human with wings slapped on their back, whereas in the Bible they're not described as humans with wings. They're described as giant eyeballs on fire with six wings, and the wings are covered in eyes. So there's a reason why Gabriel says to Mary, "Do not fear." Yeah, the whole like the reason why when people think of angels, they think of like women with wings. That's because of the Renaissance art painting period where like the majority of the population couldn't read, so therefore their education when it came to religion came from paintings and images. So to put people off of paganism, they would depict like demons to look like paganistic gods. So that's why when people think of the devil, he's usually depicted as a goat man. Uh, whereas the devil does not look like a goat. He's never described as that in the Bible, ever. So, have any angels been described as humans with wings? Nope. Um, there are the seraphim that have, there is one that is human-like, so I will correct myself on that. But each of the seraphim, one is a bull, one is a lion, one is like a man, and one is like an eagle. Anyway, Maddie, have you ever thought of making an art book with your favourite things you've done over the years? I've seen some examples when I was at my local sketch club. Making a book with your favourite things you've done over the years. Not really. I mean, it's something I would make for myself, but not something I would make to sell. If that's what you mean. I don't think I've done anything specific enough to warrant a book. In my opinion. Ow. Gosh. Okay. Oops. Color picking the stuff from her mouth, so then. Because the angel's mouth is not colored in. Look at that. She is alien. Well, yes, she is alien. She's an angel. Of course she's an alien. But you should have said something. Why didn't you? How dare. Ah, woo. I need soup. Yeah, I do need soup. I knew. I know it's. I knew. I knew it wasn't colored. I was testing everybody. I'm like, when and who is going to say the angel's mouth is not colored in? No one said anything. No one said anything. I'm so disappointed in you all. Maddie saying "awoo" fills me with terror. Don't ask why. Joey, why? Joey. Joey. Have we got a video? I'm just ignoring that. That means you failed your test for forgetting that I'm not observant. Right. Come this way, Maddie. Yep. Every now and then, when I'm doom scrolling, random clips from the Young Ones will play, and it instantly makes me think of me and you, Joey, and how we really need to put together the thing we keep talking about of Maddie and Jasper just doing Young Ones stuff, or the other TV show with Rick Mail and Eddie Edmondson when they play chess together. It's guys, it's called Bottom. So I was like, I almost said, Joey, we should do Bottom stuff together. What? No, that's not what I mean. Hang on, context. There you go, you have the context. I do the Scrolls of Doom over on Reddit. Why do I do that? Because potatoes, that's why. We do alternate between Eddie and Richie. I think we're almost done with this. Almost. I think we need to add shadows for her arms right here. So we'll do that. Where's your first? Here it is. There. Excuse me. Gotta check the mail. Why did you have to do it now? Why did you have to... No, why? I'm gonna end in 10 minutes. Why did you have to do it now? You couldn't wait another 10 minutes? Arse. Fine. Fine. I'm kidding, guys. I don't care. I'm so impatient. Yes, I am. I am very impatient. Tell you something. You know what? Screw it. I am going to make this an overlay layer and put it over the top of everything because I can. Oops, didn't mean that. Side note, this is probably the last stream you'll have before my birthday, April 18th. Haha, you're old. Sorry. Haha, you're older than me. Don't remind me. What takes you 5 minutes? What? Okay. Random. Okay, filter, blur. Caution. Yay, she got glue. Woohoo. Now I'm going to put a shadow at the bottom. Save your work, kids. Save. Shadow at the bottom. Being added. Why does old have to be a bad thing? I'm still a kid at heart. Why does old have to be a bad thing? That is a topic I don't want to get into. Okay. Now. Next thing. Do you remember when you first started YouTube streaming? Just wondering how long we've known each other. When was the first time I ever did a YouTube live stream? I started streaming on Picarto. And then I was streaming on Picarto and YouTube at the same time, and I was getting more traffic on YouTube, so I just stopped using Picarto. I don't remember when that actually started. Maybe 2015. That might have been when I started, but I don't know. I used to stream 3 times a week. Don't know how I did that. No idea. Dinner time. Best of luck, Mrs. Artist. Remember to save your work. I'm almost done. I'm just gonna add some grass and some wildflowers on the ground and then call it done. August 10th, 2018. That's the first stream on your channel when sorting by oldest. 2018. I was way off then. Okay. Thrift store treasures. Stream 3 times a week. Are you a sorcerer? I had more energy back in the day. So I was able to do that kind of stuff. Can't do it now. Okay, so we're just gonna do some really simple background stuff. Get it darker as it comes up further. I didn't know you left. 3 times a week. Oh, never mind. Oh, you were watching me since I was on Picarto? Wow. That is a long time. Oops. Darn it. I'm the reason you know Picarto exists. I still pay for my Picarto page, and I haven't even used it for like several years. Maybe I'll use it again someday. Oh, did I put that on the wrong layer? Yes, I did. Darn it. Okay, let's try that again. There. There are so many layers in this drawing, it's not even funny. 8 years? I am so sorry. I'm not going overboard with the detail on here. Everything's going to stay relatively subtle. If you're not using it, maybe stop using it. Stop paying it for a bit. I tried cancelling it. It wouldn't let me on phone, so I will do so shortly. I didn't even know I was still paying for it until like a few days ago. Oh my god, English. Having a dog, Miss Munchkin, how often do you have to deal with shedding? My cat is making fur snow all over me. My dog is a Pyrenees Retriever mix. He sheds all the time. And it gets even worse in the winter. The fur just falls off him. It's insane. But we keep his fur short in the summer. In the spring and summer. His fur is short right now. And then we let it grow in. And then we'll get it cut again. We like having it long in winter. Because then it keeps, he gets nice and warm. That's too dark. Get rid of that. Don't like that. Well, I am going to call that done. Save. Save as. JPEG, not IFF format. JPEG. Angel flower copy. Save. 2. Save. We disappointed Mother Maddie for not knowing about angel wings. I am happy with how that turned out. And I think we did a really good stream today. It started off a bit but we got there in the end. Oh, well, get the right one. Today. Show me the one for today, please. Oh, you're not showing me the one for today. I literally just saved it as a JPEG and it's not showing up when I search for it. That's stupid. I just realized why. Okay. I'm done. Because I saved it in the wrong bloody folder. Okay, here we go. This is when things get fun. There we go. That's much better. Alright. Just like if people tell you to stay on topic, it's it would be appreciated. Alrighty. Because I am also on the spectrum, I understand how hard it can be. Alright. Thank you for hanging out with me today, guys. I'm happy we got this piece done finally. And I'll be sharing this on my Blue Sky and Instagram shortly. And don't forget, I am actually open for commissions right now. And I'm going to be at... well, let me talk about the commissions first. I am open for commissions right now. You can get flat color sketch for just $40, shaded sketch is $80, texture drawing is $100, and if you want one with a full background piece, it starts at $200. I'm also doing headshot commissions for $25. These are digital pieces. Please keep this in mind when you place your order. They do work for badges, but I don't make the badges myself. I just make the image for them that you can make into a badge yourself. Anyway, if you're interested in placing an order, you can contact me on my Instagram or on my Blue Sky. I do not use Twitter anymore, although my Twitter account is still active. The page is still there. I do not use it anymore. So if you want to contact me, best way to do that is Instagram or Blue Sky, or contact me via email. I take all payments via PayPal invoices and do ask for full payment up front, so please keep that in mind if you are interested in placing an order. And the other thing I need to tell you about, which I mentioned earlier, is I will be at Charlotte Comic Con at the Embassy Suites in Concord, North Carolina on the 19th of April. So not this weekend, but next weekend. And I'm going to be there from 10 till 4, and I'll be selling stuff at my table in the Artist Alley, which I'm very excited about. I always have a good time at this con. It's a really, really well-run con. Yeah, so hopefully I'll see some of you guys there. Alrighty, everybody, take care, wash your hands, put your shopping cart away, wear your seatbelt, be kind to each other, and of course be kind to yourself, the latter of which is often the hardest thing out of all of those things to do. So, yeah, but try. Be excellent to each other, stay creative, good night.